guys, welcome back to another shoe review here on the channel. As you guys clearly can see from the intro, they came out with the new version of the Alphafly Next Percents. I think they're called version 2. I don't really see what they say on the box here. Yeah, just Zoom Air Alphafly Next Percent 2. So if you guys saw my old videos, y'all know that I loved the original Next Percents. Still love them. Actually wear these more casual now with shorts and stuff when I go out, just because I love the way they look. But also, if you guys watched my last video and probably a couple of other videos, you guys know that I have issues with these shoes completely deteriorating on the back. And these are just not, I can't run in these anymore. They fold backwards now with this huge divot. It's such a waste of money, honestly. I mean, someone could make the argument that these shoes are a waste of money, period, to begin with, just because they're so expensive. When I was running with these, when my knees were better, and I was able to get like a full extension, full like run hard fast, because I'm guessing my feet are dragging, but like I don't hear any kind of dragging when I run in these. I don't get it. And none of my other shoes have this issue, just these. It's very frustrating, considering I bought a couple of other pair of these. I wanted different colorways, and orange is my favorite. And as you guys can see, I've run in these a couple of times, like maybe 3 times I've ran in these. I've had them for over a year. But look, you can already see the same wear pattern. So I was hoping that maybe the new version would be better, and they would fix that problem, because these are like $300 shoes, $297, guys. Now I will put the specs on the screen. I do love specs, but there's other reviewers, I'm sure you guys have already watched already, they love doing all the numbers and stuff. So you guys can get that information from them. Honestly, I'm just more of a comfort, speed, all that kind of stuff, you know. And I think a lot of you guys are that way out there too, and maybe want to jump through all the hoops here. But like, if you guys do know, they come with the Air Zoom bag. Now I would have figured they would have, and maybe it's just with the store that I got them from, figured they would have upgraded the bag, honestly. It's kind of funny. I bought some of these, the first ones of the Alphaflys on eBay, and they sent them through an authentication. That's the right way to say it. Like program, I guess. Like they'll ship them to somebody, they authenticate them, and then they put like a little deal on there that you can like use your phone, and it tells you all about the background of the shoe and how they authenticated it. And they sent, and anyway, all I have to say, they sent them in a really cool bag. It's like lime green strings and like kind of forest green. So it's really cool. You know, these are cool too because it's free, but honestly, I figured they'd come up with a new bag for the new shoe, but whatever. Not the end of the world. But yeah, these are and you guys probably got a sneak preview in the intro there, but yeah, these are the new Next Percents. I will hold the old ones. It's so funny how holding these new ones, looking at them, comparing them, these look so like old, I guess, compared to the new ones. Like, I mean, there's noticeable differences. Like if I looked at this alone, I'm like, wow, that's just still a really good looking shoe. But then I look at this one. This one just looks way better. Just way like they just, I don't know what they fixed, because I haven't run in these yet. I haven't even walked in them yet. But I'm assuming they've fixed a few things. But the first, you know, obviously it's just a colorway, but they still have the air pockets here, the air pods, I think is what they call them, the running pods. They just added a few different designs here. They added like some little dimples here. They added more of a padding. So I think this one had just kind of I think it's called like a heel cup. You guys can correct me down if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think that's what they did here. They just have, this one is just completely on the inside. It's like woven in there. You guys can see the difference there. It's just kind of like a piece versus being like 2 thicker, softer pieces in there. The pull tab seems to be a bit wider, seems to be a bit bigger. You guys can tell the difference there. So you guys can get like 2 fingers in there probably to get a better grip on there to pull that on. And we do have the pull tab in the front to actually, the tongue tab is a lot bigger too. You guys can see the little hoop there on this one versus the kind of a hoop. I mean, you can probably get 1 finger in there. You might be able to get 2. I did notice they did put the strings through it, and maybe you have to because you don't want to get it over this. But I do like that it's underneath this one, because you don't have to worry about the strings being over it. So that was, I don't know, kind of weird. Maybe I'll end up taking those out. We'll see how it works. But trying to think, here's the bottoms compared to each other. So they pretty much look the same. They still have the fly plate there. I will say the fly plate seems to be a lot, maybe a lot more. It goes all the way up here, extends all the way through the middle of the shoe. Also, there's like a foam underneath the sole here. You guys can see there's like a white foam. And maybe that's just taking the place for this foam here. But you can't really tell because it's orange on the outside, but white there. So, and also they added, so this is where I thought maybe they would help me out with my problem, because they added rubber right here. And they, obviously you can see they don't have it here. And if you sit them side by side, I think my problem might still happen right here on the foam. We'll see. Again, I still haven't even tested these before. So I'm going to hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if that changed my form or something. Obviously, it's something I'm doing wrong, because no one in the running community that I know of anyway on YouTube has even complained about having this awful, ugly issue right there. So, again, it's just such a waste. It's such a waste of a good shoe to have that happen, because I tried running these like a couple of months ago just for fun, because I'm like, man, they're just sitting there. I'm sure I can still run them. They have everything else is still good. And I just couldn't. They were just so uncomfortable. My heel kept falling inward because there's no cushion there. There's nothing there to hold it. It just felt really weird, but it was a disaster that day anyway. But yeah, so again, I'll put all the specs on the screen if I haven't already. And I love this colorway. Look, I just love how bright orange it is. I like the neon yellow. These are just really cool colors. And we'll see how they walk and how they run. I'm gonna try to run a little bit hard in these, like I used to when I first started running, because my knees were like brand new, you know. And 2 years of running has really taken its toll on my legs. I'm not, you know, I don't think I'm in danger of anything. I just think that I'm just starting to feel my age, I guess, a little bit. And when you run 2 years almost every day for 2 years, you start to feel it. So looking forward to trying these, and I'm going to give you guys a quick or a full update. Let's see if this doesn't come out like they didn't in the other. Actually, the old one didn't even have one. This one actually seems to be padded some. The old one seems to be a little bit padded too, so maybe it's just because I've worn these before. This one, if you guys can see, there's actually like a cutout. You can see the cutout. Makes you think you can take it out, but you can't. It's in there pretty good. I'm not going to attempt to try to take it out either. So, yeah, it's a beautiful shoe. I'm glad I got my hands on a pair. Not sure if I'm going to keep them or not. I want to, though, just because, you know, I have just so many. So I just need to at least upgrade and get one pair of the new ones. We'll see. But yeah, I want to give these a walk and a run, and I'll update you guys on what I get out of this shoe, if it's worth it or not. And who knows, maybe I won't even have that much of a conclusion. Again, I'm just more worried about this. It's just going to be so much more noticeable. If this starts to wear down, I mean, at least it's orange. Maybe it won't be on the inside. But if I start seeing like pieces, like shades of white start to come in because it's starting to wear down, I'm going to be really upset. But it's probably my own fault. I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't be dropping $300 on shoes. I mean, I have the extra money, I guess, and it's for my health, kind of, right? But we'll see. So I'll give you guys an update shortly on how these run, and it's gonna be, hopefully it doesn't start raining on me outside. If it does, I don't want to see these are waterproof just yet, but maybe I will. We'll see. All right, guys, well, stay tuned, and I will be right back with a quick synopsis of the Nike Alphafly Next Percent 2s. Stay right there. All right, so I have them on, and I will say right off the bat, they do feel a lot more stable, a lot more comfortable. I think I have either fallen arches or whatever. I don't know what the term is, honestly, but my foot in the other ones falls inward, kind of like that. And right now, anyway, it feels like these aren't doing that. They might have fixed that problem on my foot. Not really sure if that's the case just yet, but they feel better. They feel more stable. They're actually a little bit harder to put on, which means they're just super tight. Maybe they'll break in after a while. But right now, they feel like softer, maybe a little more cushy. Obviously, they're brand new, but I do like the way these look. So let's see how they feel. All right, guys, just got back from my run. Some people ask me, Izzy, nobody asked me this actually, I'm just pretending like they do. Izzy, what do you go running in? And I will quickly let you guys know, I buy a lot of my running stuff from Marshalls or TJ Maxx, so shout out to them. This isn't a sponsored video by them, but if you guys want to sponsor me, come on. But I love going to Marshalls and TJ Maxx. They sell lots of cool running gear for very inexpensive, so I wear this Nike bag. I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max, so it fits in here just fine. Fits my key, that's all I need. Headphones, again, Marshall's TJ Maxx. I just got these the other day. I actually love the entire series, but they just keep bringing out the upgrades, so I try them. And they're usually really expensive. Inexpensive. I think these were 40 bucks. I just got out of the rain, guys. Literally, as soon as I was walking in, it started to rain hard and lightning and stuff, so I barely missed it. But these are the JBL 710s Bluetooth headphones, over the ear, little leather. These are nice, very, very nice. I went on a longer run today, so I'll put my stats here. Not that it matters, just, you know, just for y'all, I guess, for people out there, for my own sake, whoever. Also, 2 albums today because it was a longer run. Albums of the day. I listen to these albums a lot, so if you guys see those on my Instagram, you'll probably see them a lot. But there's a fantastic new band that I just found out about, like, I don't know, 6 months, maybe a year ago. They're called Lissum. And if you guys know Nova Amor, they're friends, and they kind of have the same sound. So if you like Nova Amor, you're going to love Lissum. I think it's a self-titled album, actually. I'll put the picture here. Second album, I didn't get a chance to listen to it all, but one of my favorite albums of all time is The Used. Again, self-titled album, I think, for 2004. Fantastic. That Screamo stuff back in the day, that stuff always got me, so I still like it to this day in my 40s. Let's get to the shoes. So, the Run. I really like these shoes. Now, I will say that I've been being more mindful of how I run because of what happened to these. So since I saw this, and since I saw the wear pattern in my other ones start, so you can see it right here, it's starting to happen. I immediately quit running in these because I didn't want to ruin them because I love the bright yellow. And I was like, man, I can't just keep going through these shoes like this. They're like 300 bucks. These are cheaper now because they're the first editions, but. So I was being very mindful of how I ran in these shoes. Impact, or what do you call it? When you strike, it's like I want to get the full foot, no dragging, no dropping something first. I want to get a full, a real easy, nice feel for the shoe. I didn't want to overdo it. And I definitely didn't want to ruin them. So I have, again, I told you, I have a lot of different colorways of these shoes. And these have less wear. These are my blue ones. I love this color too, by the way. But these have less wear. But as you can see, I still walk, I guess, that way. So you can see a little bit of the wear right there. So I haven't taken these off yet. So you're going to get the first look with me. I'm going to take off my right one because I do think that my right foot is a little bit worse than my left when it comes to this. So let's take a look. Let's get rid of a little bit of this mud on here. And yes, I'm wiping it on my carpet because it's just a little bit. Okay. I don't see any right now unless that color. So maybe it's right here. So yeah, so maybe it's that color separation. Maybe that's it, but it seems to be like, so I guess maybe this is how let me look at the other one now too. Let me look at the other one. Okay. Again, a little more dirt on here. Let's get the dirt off of there. So I wish I would have taken a before and after picture, but the orange does look a little noticeably different, like lighter in color. So I think I'm having the same issue with these, and this was just one run. I'm going to guess that if I keep running in these the same way, it's just going to wear down the same. It's maybe just not going to get so far down. But again, I don't see the same. I mean, I see a little bit of discoloration. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that if I keep running in these like the same way, it's just going to eventually wear down, which is very unfortunate. But again, time will tell. If I have to do an update video, I will, like an update. But that's a little unfortunate because I was really hoping that I would have remedied that problem. But I mean, at least it's not like, at least it doesn't look like there's not a hole. Now, will it have, I mean, that's pretty much right around the same area of wear. So again, like I said, it's pretty unfortunate, but anyway, I did feel more stable in these though. These were actually, maybe it was just because it was the first run and they're still brand new and still tight and everything and not broken in. but I did feel these were flatter on my feet. I felt like my arch on my right foot didn't go in, because I think my right's worse than my left. I feel like my arch didn't fall inward as bad. I did feel like these were just as good, if not better, than the last ones. They really do use your energy. They propel you forward. I felt great. Today was a great run. I did 4 miles. It must have just been great weather, too. It was overcast, and it just started to rain as soon as I got back in the house. Great. Thank goodness I started seeing lightning, too. But I felt great. And again, it was cool out. It was overcast. So it was like 70, windy. So maybe it was just perfect weather, because I was not tired at all. I just kept going, listening to my music, and I was like singing along. I was just in a great mood. Did this have anything to do with it? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. All I know is that, one, my knee didn't hurt. I'm not saying it was because of the shoe. It could have been. I have no idea. Time will tell. But I sleep in a knee brace now, and the knee brace tends to help. And running every other day, if I can help it. I like to run every day, though. It's my thing. But I just had a really great experience in these. They felt really, really good. I felt what's the word? Like a runner again, wearing these, because they propel you forward. They give you lots of spring, lots of bounce. I wasn't tired. Now, that's what I've been running in my Hoka Bondis. Ever since this happened to my other shoe, I quit running in these. These are like everyday runners, which I know you're not supposed to, right? People out there saying, no, you're only supposed to use these on race day. Or the old ones. On race day only. They're a special occasion, like running shoe, if you want to save time. For a while, I was running every day in the originals, the Alphafly originals. That's probably how those wore down so ugly like that. Because they make me feel good. They propel you forward. You don't get as tired in these. When I wear my Bondis, they're great. They're soft, they're cushy. They don't really have that much momentum forward like these, because they don't have a carbon fiber plate. But they're still good. It's just, I get tired. I can noticeably see a difference. How fast I get tired versus wearing these. These do half the work for you, I guess. Which, again, is that cheating? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's up to y'all to decide that. But I just feel like an actual runner when I wear these. They look great. I feel strong when I run in them. They push you forward. I feel motivated to keep going. I didn't stop nearly as many times as I would have. Normally, I stop because I'm tired. No, I just stopped because for my knee's sake. I was like, okay, let's just walk this 1 block. That way, I don't overdo it on my leg. That's really about it. But anyway, I'm ranting at this point. I do like these shoes. I don't see any other wear anywhere. If you guys, I don't know if y'all can or not, but I don't see any other wear. I do love that this is completely covered in rubber. I think the other ones are too. Yeah, the other ones are too. But I do like the addition to the rubber back here. So that's cool. Maybe that helps out as well. It helps to have rubber here. Maybe it helps stabilize the actual shoe. But I think these are great. I think if you like the originals, you're going to love these. These fit way better. Now, again, I get first wearing. My big fat foot might, stretch it out. And after maybe 10 runs, it's going to be just like these. Maybe, right? Who knows? Again, I'll do an update if I have to. But right now, if you love the originals, you're going to love these shoes. If you didn't mind paying that much money for the old ones, you're not going to mind paying it for this one, because I think these are a better version of the originals. I think they fix a lot of the issues, and they kept the really cool strings, these locking shoe strings, which are fantastic. And they just upgraded, I do like the new tongue. It's huge. I don't mind that the strings underneath, actually, because whenever you tie them up, the laces when they tie are still underneath the logo. So it's not going to get in the way. I do like this new. They just feel more snug. They feel like a glove. They just feel a lot better than the old ones. So, yeah, I'm going to give these a good marking. I don't know, 9, 10, whatever. I mean, these are better than the originals, in my opinion. So that's just my first run in these, though. It can completely change. Again, because I don't want to steer you guys wrong, I might do another, maybe 4 or 5 runs in these, and then if there's any difference or if it all just falls apart, I'll definitely come back and let you guys know ahead of time. But I do think these are worth a try, because you guys know Nike's really good about their return policy. Most running companies are really good about their return policies. Try them out, give them a few runs. If you don't like them, then send them back, full refund, or exchange them for something else and keep that ball rolling. Obviously, don't abuse the program, but they're very open and honest about their return policy, saying, hey, if you don't like them, send them right back. Just wear them once or twice, go for a run. If you don't like them, send them back. I'm pretty sure they have a tally of how many times people buy shoes and send them back, so don't abuse the system, like I said before. But I think that they're there to help us, so that's a great program they have going here, guys. But let me know your thoughts on the Nike Alphafly Next Percents 2s. down in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on these shoes. Guys, I have another channel that I have most of my time goes to. If you guys are interested in fragrances at all, cologne, I do cologne reviews. It's called Dollars and Cents. You guys can follow me on there. I will link that down below. You guys can follow me on there as well. Similar take on the way I do my format for the shoes. I do that for fragrances. So if you guys are into cologne or want to smell good but save some money, check me out there. Thank you guys so much for watching another video on this channel. Thanks to all my 31 subscribers out there as of today. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. And again, I'm not trying to make this channel huge or anything, but to my 31 subscribers, hey, man, you guys are awesome. Thanks for jumping on the rocket ship and sticking along for the ride as long as it's still going. So, again, guys, thank you guys so much. Follow me on Instagram, Izzy Goes Running. I did change the handle up just because, I don't know, the other handle was a little goofy, and I was like, you know, let's just be a little more serious, I guess, maybe, because I do take running seriously. I have a lot of fun doing it. It's really great therapy for me, mentally and physically. So, Izzy Goes Running Instagram. Check me out there. And until next video, you guys take care. See ya.